done.
Burning that outfit means nothing.
It means that there's no evidence that I kidnapped Sheridan and took Marty.
She remembers. She remembers seeing you downstairs in the basement in that outfit. I mean, you heard her. She saw you.
Well, they think she's hallucinating because she hit her head. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Oh, she knows all right. And pretty soon the entire world is gonna know what a whack job you are, Bethy.
Oh, shut up, you old bat. I don't care if Sheridan tells the whole world her story about clowns and kidnappers. The more she talks about Marty being her son, nuttier she sounds.
Marty is her son!
Well, nobody knows that, and no one will take the word of a crazy Sheridan.
Like I said, they don't have to. All Louise and Sheridan have to do is perform a DNA test, and that will prove that everything Sheridan has said is right.
Look, Sheridan couldn't get Louise to agree to do a DNA test on Marty before. There's no reason to believe that he'll do it now. I am home free.
Oh.
Would you relax, Mother? God, you and that walker are driving me crazy.
Crazy. You are not going to be so calm when they strap you down to that table, Missy, injecting that little poison cocktail into your arm. Then you're going to be going straight to hell for all the evil things that you have done.
Stop it. Nothing's going to happen to me. I got rid of the evidence that I kidnapped Sheridan, and Louise thinks that she's off her rocker, too, because she keeps yakking on and on about Marty being her son.
What about the DNA test, huh? You know, what happens when they do that test? Louise knows the truth. That Sheridan is Marty's mama.
There's not going to be a DNA test. It won't happen.
Oh, well, Missy, you better hope and pray that it doesn't, because you have dodged that bullet 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. When they first thought that Sheridan's baby was just missing and the police went door to door doing that DNA test on all the newborns in Harmony.
You looked out of that one because Louise told them not to come to this house because Marty was his son.
And everybody thought the baby died because they saw Charlie's car go off the cliff into the water.
Yeah, except Sheridan. Boy, you remember that other time? That when she told Louise that she really wanted that test done, remember?
Yes,
remember that?
Mother, I remember. Louise stopped that real fast. Because he knew how emotionally fragile Sheridan was, and if the test came back and proved that Marty wasn't her child, he knew she'd go right over the edge.
That was then. This is now. She is convinced that Marty is her son. She ain't gonna be stopping, honey, until she tells Louise that he has to do that DNA test.
Well, he's not gonna agree to it for the same reason he didn't agree to it before. He knows that if the test comes back and proves that I'm the mother, that Sheridan's gonna go into a tailspin and be right back in the loony bin.
So you are not the least bit worried about that DNA test being done on Marty?
I am telling you, I have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Oh. I know I put you in here. Where are you? Ah! Thank goodness! I know I stashed you in here somewhere. Oh, boy, oh, boy, do I miss Precious. At least she talks sense.
Only to you.
Well, she knew when trouble was a-coming.
Yeah, Mother, the monkey knows better than I do.
You said it. I didn't. And it's orangutan. Boy, do I miss her. She was my best friend.
Look, I'm sorry. Your best friend had to go back to the jungle to take care of her sick aunt.
Oh, yeah, right. You're not sorry at all, because you never appreciated her. She was the most wonderful person. Companion.
You're pathetic. And if you don't have any friends, it's what you deserve.
Bethy, I would take a friend like Precious over a devious daughter like you any day.
Okay. You don't like me. I get it. And you know what? Big whoop.
Big whoop? Big whoop? No, you don't get it, Missy, but you're going to very, very soon. And I'm not talking about grabbing the brass ring. I am talking about justice, 3 squares and a cot, or even worse.
What? Ever since I came up with my brilliant plan to get rid of Sheridan so I could have Louise all to myself, you've been predicting disaster.
Brilliant plan, did you say? That's a hoot. We are standing here on the deck of the Titanic.
Oh, God, there's not gonna be any disaster, and I'm so sick of your doom and gloom. There's no one on to me.
No one but Sheridan. And she is getting very, very, very suspicious.
No one's gonna listen to her because they think she's a nut. All right, and like I've been saying over and over, she's got nothing to prove. She can't prove one thing.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness, who is that at this hour, Angel?
Maybe it's the boogeyman.
Hey.
Luis. Sheridan, what are you doing here?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's really important.
Come in. So what is it? Is everything all right?
Well, yeah, I hope so. We need to see Marty.
Marty, why?
Well, look, I know that it's late, but I just have a really important favor to ask you. And,
We want to do a DNA test on Marty to find out once and for all who his real mother is.
Beth, you all right?
I don't think she heard you. Tell her again.
We're going to do a DNA test on Marty to find out whose child he is.
Whose child he is? I'm his mother, of course. Louise, what is this all about?
Come on, you know how Sheridan feels about Marty?
Yeah, I know she has some crazy idea that Marty is her son, but you and I both know that Marty is our son, yours and mine, Louise.
No, we don't know that, Beth. I feel very strongly that Marty is my child, and I've felt that way ever since I looked into his eyes. I just want to have this test done so it'll prove it to everyone else.
This is outrageous. We don't need a test to prove that I'm his real mother.
I'm afraid that we do.
Louise, this is ridiculous, and I'm not going to put Marty through this.
Now listen, I know that this is asking a lot, okay? But this is so important to Sheridan.
But you told her before you didn't see a need to do it.
I know. But I've decided that we should go ahead with it. Listen, this is the one thing that will help Sheridan finally put this behind us, to realize that Marty is not her son, and then we can put this all behind us.
I don't see the need to do it. I am not going to put Marty through this. He's a toddler.
No,
He's
the
a
test
baby.
is painless.
But it's not necessary. Louise, listen, I've been patient. I have been understanding about Sheridan losing her baby and all that. But enough is enough. Marty is my son, and I'm not going to put him through that. I will not allow it.
Why don't you want to do the test, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Oh, this is it, Bethy. You are going down, and this time for real.
What's wrong, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Nothing.
Well, if Marty truly is your child, then you should have nothing to fear. Isn't that correct?
I'm not afraid. I just don't think it's necessary.
Well, I do. Because if Marty really is your child, then I have no choice but to accept it. And frankly, if I were you, I would think that you would want to have this test done. You gotta be getting pretty sick and tired of hearing me go on and on about Marty being my child.
Yes, I am.
Well, then this test will put all of my suspicions about Marty to rest. That is, unless you're hiding something.
I have nothing to hide.
Great. Then let's get on with it.
I agree. Let's do the test.
Wait, Louise, Marty's sound asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up in the middle of the night to drag him down to the hospital.
Oh, that's why we brought the lab technician with us.
What?
We brought the lab technician with us. Luis, please.
This is Mr. Bateman. He's from the DNA lab.
He can perform the test on Marty right here now. Marty doesn't have to go anywhere. In fact, we don't even have to wake Marty up.
Oh, there is no way out now, Bethy. You are so busted.